Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot. It's the 27th of June. It's about 7:40 Central Standard Time. Let's take a look at the opening for last night. We opened up around 2013.75, went up to a overnight high of 2250, and then after we did that, you can see we just started dropping right back off to the 24-hour VWAP, our main support here in the 2012 area, retested moving averages and straight down to this overnight low of 2025, which was where we took the bounce on the 24th. So almost a double bottom right there. So it looks like we're moving back up just a little bit on a little bit of news this morning at the International Trade Goods at 7:30. Further, we have PMI at 8:45, and then we have the Dallas Fed meeting survey at 9:30. So let's take a look to the downside real quick while we're here. It's moving back up to this 24-hour VWAP. If it fails to close above this VWAP, actually this whole zone, if it doesn't close this zone, look for a movement right back down into this zone here at 2,250 right in this area. Possibly test the double bottom here again. Come back up, and by this time it'll retest the this structure right over here to the left. You can see this right in this area, right here where it wants to turn, about 2008, and then it will probably come back through and head down to the next zone. We need to see what's going to happen this morning. I would be cautious with trading today. If you are going to trade today, I'd recommend at least half what your normal risk is. So, if it's, in other words, if you trade two contracts, trade one and be very cautious. Take your profits, don't be greedy, and just wait for the next good trade. So, let's take a look here. It's moving up into here. Like I said, we'll move down into this zone, come back up and retest this area from the 2000 to 2002, and then we're going to move straight on down to the 1984 area. Strong support here. And then next zones are at 75 area. So be cautious to this at any time down through these zones. We could get a major reversal and the market move right back up. This Brexit news is still a hot topic, a lot going on. So be cautious with everything. Now let's look to the upside. If we come up through here and break this zone as I suspected, we need to come up at least into the 16 area and get a pullback. Once you get the pullback, there's a good time to go long for the long side. You need to be close and stay above this 24-hour view up in this zone. And then targets will most likely move straight up into the overnight high 2250. At this point, look for retracement somewhere back between the 2020 right in this area. And if the bears really want to step in, we could retrace all the way back to the open 2013. Look for some big movements this morning. Look for our consolidations. If it breaks up into this area, anywhere from 13 above, look for this to be our area consolidation for the upside today. However, if this move stays down and this 24-hour VWAP holds, look for consolidation to stay in this area and just be very, very cautious with trades today. Now, if we continue to the upside by some good fortune here or bad fortune, depending which side of the trade you're on, look for the pullback, probably like I said, at least to the 2019 area, and then we're going to move straight up into this other zone, up into the 2030 area, and followed by next zone up is 2044. This is going to be major resistance. So look for this to be the high for the day if we move to the upside for the reversals down into these zones. Look for retracements, a little bit of volatility between these zones. Now let's take a look at market profile. If you give me just a second to switch over to the chart. And let's take it the big picture. As you remember last week, we were talking about this whole move and how we got this whole thing, and actually how on one target over here, or the tweet went out, we actually took profits on this whole move up here as it exploded up. Did we expect it to go there that day? No, these were future targets, having no idea what the Brexit will have. These targets have been in place for about a month or so. Fortunately, we were able to take out all three targets before the market plummeted down, and this is here on the 24th in this area. So let's look back at this big picture again. So let's close this up just a little bit. As you can see, we hit this for a double top area. We plummeted for the Brexit news, and now we're right back on this keynote right here at 2025, moving straight up here, waiting for our first print this morning, and we'll see what happens, okay? We'll more than likely look for your best target. If you're going to go long, wait till you get above this 2025. You need to close above it, and then look for 42s to be the next target for this morning. If we don't clear this 2025 area, and you can see right here, there's a little bit of strong profile right here at 1825. We need to clear this as well, but it's not a major hurdle. Look for that retracement back down into here. As you can see, 99.94, that's a kind of a wide zone, so be cautious of this area. Close below this 94.76 area, target will be 85. Close below the 85 area, and we're looking for targets in the 71 area today. Keep an eye on the big picture. Be cautious with your trading. If you have any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com and have a great day.